Aaron.
I'm Brandon, and we are the Aaron and Brandon Show.
He's excited. I'm excited. Now he went Jason Voorhees. All right.
I had to go somewhere with it.
On today's episode, right now we're going to be discussing Superman. Not really a review. We're just going to share our thoughts about it. Not like going play by play. There will be spoilers because we're just going to share our thoughts. For Superman 2025.
I'm just gonna go for what I watched in July.
Yeah. Okay, that's fine.
Superman's included in
All right.
July because I saw it last weekend.
All right. So, but then for the overall of this episode is what we've watched and just kind of talking about what we watched, kind of general combo.
Mm-hmm.
But I want to first say I was thinking about this because I've been looking at like videos of like the older Supermans and stuff like that. I'm more knowing about Superman than Brandon is.
Oh, I don't know nothing except
But
the basics.
I can honestly say for myself, this Superman 2025, the James Gunn Superman, is my favorite Superman movie, and and that even includes the Christopher Reeve, Richard Donner films, um, and I think that this is actually my favorite Superman portrayal outside, like in for the big screen. Now can I say for the small for the silver screen?
On the small screen.
Huh? Well, for the small
Tom,
screen,
right?
no, I have I don't know his name, but the guy that's in Superman and Lois,
Okay, I don't know.
which was a great show, but he was a great Superman slash Clark Kent
Can I ask a
slash
question?
Kal-El. Yeah,
Who's better, Tom from
Smallville.
Smallville? Because I haven't seen a second of that show at all.
I love it.
Dean Cain from Lois and Clark.
I've never seen Dean Cain as Superman.
That's the only show I haven't seen at all. I would see reruns.
I heard he was a good
I liked
Clark.
him.
I don't know how he was.
That was my introduction to Superman, as far as the character, was Dean Cain.
But I enjoyed. I enjoyed. Let me just find his name from Superman and Lois. Uh, the guy that played Superman on Superman and Lois. His name is Tyler Hoechlin. As Clark Kent. He was excellent. I thought he was a really good Superman. And
I mean, I had a plan to watch, but
it's a great show. It was a show that when I got to the final episode, I was like, man, I hate that this is over, you know.
blame
But I think that they, yeah, well, yeah, but I think that they gave it a good send off that was very rewarding for me. And so,
I think you kind of have to blame James Gunn.
yeah,
I think he only wants shows that are going to be connected to his universe.
yeah,
So
and that's fine because in order for this to work, you got to get rid of the noise that was the what's that guy Zack Snyder
Snyderverse.
first. Yeah, you got to get rid of that noise, in my opinion. And I think um, I never really enjoyed any of,
Boo.
and it's just me. I I I always consistently say I've never enjoyed, like I didn't like Henry Cavill as Superman. I didn't like him I didn't like his movie. I didn't like Man of Steel. I didn't like Batman v Superman or whatever that movie's
Okay,
called.
but you enjoyed Justice League.
I enjoyed the Snyder cut of Justice League.
See?
Yeah, that's the only one I like. Hey, I'm gonna say Zack Snyder is a heck of a director. I like I like Dawn of the Dead.
Chill.
I like
Chill
Dawn of the
with
Dead. I like Dawn of the Dead.
Let's just murder Zack Snyder on air.
Hey, I'm coming for his neck. I like Dawn of the Dead.
Okay, you like Dawn of the Dead.
Name another other than, and then there's a Snyder cut. What's another Snyder movie?
I like Sucker Punch.
I didn't like Sucker Punch.
You're just a hater of Snyder.
I don't like him.
But
It's like McG. Like why would I watch?
Okay, he's not on that level of bad. Even his worst movie's better than McG. I haven't. Well, I have seen one McG movie that I really do like, and it's The Babysitter. But that sequel was
What is the
trash.
babysitter? Is that what?
Weaving some.
Oh, is that his? Okay.
And that boy from I forget what he did. He did
Yeah,
a horror
yeah.
movie.
He does everything. That guy. He looks young for the rest of his life. That guy. You know.
Yeah,
Yeah.
he did something besides The Babysitter.
See, Watchmen. I didn't like Watchmen,
You didn't like Watchmen either?
but I seen it at a time where I wasn't. I was just now, obviously, X-Men, stuff like that. And then I watched Watchmen. I'm like, what is this? Like I wasn't ready
Oh,
for
he did 300.
ready.
I didn't know he did 300.
I didn't know he did 300. Okay, I like 300.
I like the first Rebel Moon. Don't love it, but I liked it.
And I didn't hate Flash, but I
He didn't do
didn't
Flash.
love Flash.
He didn't do.
He didn't do
Yeah.
Flash. Um,
No,
is it? See, this
it's
is more
like
producing.
producers. Yeah,
Yeah. So my point is, not a big, huge Zack Snyder fan. You know who I do like? I like James Gunn. I think I consistently have liked James
I
Gunn.
will say this about James Gunn. No, I'm not going to mention Marvel, what he done over there, but I'm going to mention what he's done in DC. It's Superman movie is so much for me. This is just for me because I mean I enjoyed Suicide Squad, but there's parts of it that just I just didn't feel right.
Yeah.
Like it didn't connect to the other movie, which I know they were trying to distance themselves even then, but killing a lot of the characters early on or later in the movie that you enjoyed in the first movie.
What are you talking about? Suicide Squad?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I liked Sly as the shark. Well, I forget what his name is, King Shark or something like that.
King Shark,
But
something like that.
I didn't like the villain, that big monsters
Blob
of like Pac-Man kind of
Yeah.
looking thing.
Yeah, I think that
So Superman was so much better in my opinion than his version of Suicide Squad. And I haven't seen Peacemaker.
I like Suicide Squad.
I know.
Yeah, I thought it was fun. But yeah, but Superman, oh man, just like such a great movie. Uh, I enjoyed the guy who played Superman. I thought that he was endearing as
something.
Yeah, endearing as Clark Kent. I love that James Gunn found him because he watched Pearl, and he was like watching Pearl, and he
It
said
wasn't Pearl.
he's like, that dude could be Superman. That's like what he said, and so he reached out, IMDb, got his
He reached out to IMDb.
like through IMDb,
Really?
like the IMDb Pro. Like if you're a pro, you
Yeah, I
can
know.
you can like
I was pro at one point.
well, there you go. But yeah, so he was able to reach out and get his contact, and the guy said, yeah, and I think I think that this role as Superman is going to be his defining character.
Oh, he's gonna get typecast.
Like yeah, it's going to be, but it unfortunately it's going to be do for him what it did for Christopher Reeve, as he's going to always be known as Superman.
I mean, yeah, I agree with that too. And Henry is,
You think
he tries his
to
best,
shake it?
but
Think
people
you
are
know,
always gonna see Superman with him. Like
it's kind of like Daniel Craig and Bond. I think that you're going to always see him as Bond. I don't care what he's in. I'm going to always see him as Bond. I always see Sean Connery as Bond.
What about Pierce Brosnan?
I see him as Bond. Even like I seen him in something the other day, and I was like I watched.
I see.
It's like a western, and
Liam Neeson.
uh,
Falls.
no. It has Samuel Jackson in it as well. It's the Unholy Trinity is what it's
Is
called.
that newer?
Yeah, it's newer. It's like maybe a year old, maybe.
Is it good?
It wasn't bad. It was kind of confusing, but I enjoyed. Samuel Jackson made it delightful, and Pierce Brosnan made it.
Was he serious?
He's very serious. He's like a sheriff.
I like him when he's serious.
But when I seen him on screen, I immediately said to my wife, "I'm like, Bond," because like I know I think about immediately as James Bond.
For me, I think of other films. I think of Mrs. Doubtfire. I think of Dante's Peak.
And didn't he do Bond before Mrs. Doubtfire?
See, I didn't see Bond.
Okay,
until, like late in life.
So even in Mrs. Doubtfire, I thought about him as Bond.
Really?
Yes. I was like, James Bond is in Mr.
But
Doubtfire.
he did that before Bond, I think. I think that was '93
Yeah.
because he wasn't like a big
Well,
actor
maybe I
back then.
seen. Yeah, maybe that's what it was. And then later on, I went back and seen Mrs. Doubtfire. I thought
But I like him in Mrs. Doubtfire. It's kind of a tool, but
he plays a good, like, pricky guy. But
yeah,
my point is, like, so do you? So Sean Connery, you see as Bond.
no,
You don't see him as Bond at all.
I
Like, you don't think of him as
I
Bond.
didn't see those films
So
until late in life. So I think
what do
when
you
I
think? When you
think
think Sean Connery, who?
I
What's
think
your,
of The Untouchables and I think of The Rock. Those are my main two films I can just or Entrapment as
so
well. I've
you
seen all that
you
before.
digging up bones. So do you feel like Nick Cage is Cage just Cage, or do you see Nick Cage as
See '90s Nick
do you see
Cage.
him as the National Treasure?
Oh no,
Like you don't see him as that. Like
Con Air,
I think of Dead Eyes.
Snake Eyes.
Snake Eyes.
Snake Eyes.
I think it's Snake Eyes. Con Air. I
Face
immediately go
Off,
Con Air. That's my favorite Nick Cage movie is Con Air. Um,
Trap from Paradise.
Face Off.
That '90s.
90s Nick.
That's what what's that movie? That was Sam Jackson, Amos and Andrew. That was probably my very
Forgot about that
first.
movie.
That was probably my very first Nick Cage movie I ever saw. Probably the first Sam Jackson movie I ever saw too. So, but I don't think of National Treasure Nick Cage, and I don't go so back. I think of what was that movie where they kidnapped the baby?
Raising Arizona.
Yeah, I don't think of that Nick
That's
Cage
my first time seeing Nick Cage. More once you mentioned that is Raising Arizona. I
or the
remember watching
movie
that in the 80s.
or the movie he did with Cher. I don't think of that.
I think about also Peggy Sue got married like immediately,
I saw that in like my
but then
late 20s, I think.
that's like when I think of no when I think about Jim Carrey and it's kind of because he's in Peggy Sue got married. I think about Earth Girls Are Easy immediately. It's my first,
Well,
or maybe
when I
once
think
bitten, twice bitten.
when I think of Jim, I can't help because it was literally the first thing I ever saw him in was Ace Ventura: Pet Detective.
Mm,
I think of Ace Ventura before I think of The Mask, before I think of Dumb and Dumber.
mhm.
Just I watched that movie so many times. I watched it with my parents. Made a mistake of watching it with my parents.
The reason why we're talking about movies that people are thought of because I said the guy that plays Superman in this new Superman movie is going to be now typecast as Superman. I don't like Henry Cavill like that, but yes, immediately I think of Superman with him. Christopher Reeve, no matter what he did after Superman, if Superman is in Children of the Dam. A Village of
Or
the Dam.
he did those westerns with Tony Todd too
I
for
didn't
like HBO.
Chris did? Okay.
I've seen him. I watched for Tony
You know his
because
son was in this movie, Superman's son. Chris. Hey, see, I just did like Superman, Christopher Reeve.
I did
His
not.
son is in this movie. He
I
plays
did
like
not.
a journalist, like doing a stand up. And he kind of it's kind of a stockier, dark hair. It looks kind of like a stockier Christopher Reeve. Um, his name is, I think his name is Benjamin Reeve or something like. I don't know his name, but he's his son. He's in this movie, which it was good. I love that they I thought this movie did a great job with giving you nostalgia for me because I've seen the original for the original, and then but also standing on its own two legs. Like this is
Oh yeah,
it
that
has more
stands on it.
language. I took my granddaughter, so I wasn't prepared for the S bombs and the hells and the goddangs, stuff that comes out. But if they did, it was in there. It was in there.
No,
Like somewhere.
I had a question though.
Yes, sir.
Um, who would be your best Lex Luthor?
Oh, honestly, uh, if I'm being honest, I'm getting this pulled up. If it lets me pull it up, just in case anybody wants to comment, and I'm checking it. So, um, I would say this guy is Lex Luthor.
Oh, Nicholas Holt.
Yeah, is like my favorite Lex
Is
Luthor.
he by
I
far?
think way better than and I like
Gene.
Gene Hackman.
I didn't.
But I like Gene, but he wasn't Lex as much as Like this man. He is in super. What's his name? Holt.
Nicholas Holt.
Nicholas Holt. First of all, Nicholas Holt as an actor has blown me away as far as like where he's kind of started and where he's kind of come
Mhm.
from. You know, and I think that immediately when I think of him, I think of Warm Bodies. Immediately, that's my first introduction to
Not
him.
Beast.
Warm Bodies was my first movie that I seen him in. So when I see him, I immediately think of Warm Bodies.
So I haven't seen that. So
Yeah,
I've avoided it because I
you don't
just
like zombies?
I do. It's just it just it didn't look
Think
like it
that
would be my type of zombie film.
not the greatest, but Nicholas Holt is to me the best Lex Luthor. Now I can't speak of animated films because
So
I haven't really watched
you
them.
like him better than the guy that played him in Smallville? Because everyone's like that guy.
Michael Rosenbaum.
That guy's
Michael Rosenbaum.
the best Lex Luthor. That's all you hear online.
Here's a. I mean, no, I think the dude that played him in Superman and Lois was good too. It's the
Oh
dude that played Abraham in Walking
yeah, I
Dead.
heard he was.
And it didn't dawn on me that that was Abraham. I'm like, where I know this guy from? He's
And
Abraham.
the dude from Two and a Half Men. I can't think of his name.
The dude, the other dude, not
Not
Charlie.
Charlie. Of course, not Charlie.
He's not Charlie, but the other guy.
But he
The
played Luke.
Ducky from Pretty in Pink.
I haven't seen it. That's
He's like an 80. He's a
he's.
Rat Pack. He's a Rat Pack guy.
I
Alumni.
know he was on that documentary, and I was like, "Why is he on here?" Because I was like, I thought he was big because of Two Angry Men, Two and a Half
I
Men.
mean, no,
Because I have never seen anything he did in the '80s that I know of.
I'm honestly I've never seen Pretty in Pink.
Was he in Weird Science?
No, no. It was the other guy. Michael
Anthony Michael.
Anthony
I
Michael
know
Hall,
he
and
was in
then
it.
the other guy that played Chet's brother. I can't think of it.
Bill Paxton.
Lewis. Bill Paxton is Chet.
Yeah, Jet. Oh, Wyatt.
Wyatt. That's what I was thinking about. Wyatt.
I don't know who that
I
is.
don't know his name. I haven't seen him literally in anything else ever in life. Have you?
No,
But anyway, I thought that uh, Holt, what's his name again?
Nicholas Holt.
Nicholas Holt. I thought he was great. I just like him as an actor. I liked him in the with Nick Cage, the vampire movie.
Oh yeah,
Renfield.
Renfield.
Renfield. I thought he
Yeah,
was
he was
good at
great in that
Renfield.
too.
Yeah. And then he is also with Nosferatu, which I didn't like as much,
I didn't get to see
but
it.
also I was sick when I watched it, so
I
I
didn't get
didn't
to
give it
watch
a
it.
fair shot. I don't think that either way. I think it's long and boring. That's how I felt about Nosferatu. I was not. It didn't.
See, that's what I'm coming to realize. People feel about Jaws. That it's long and it's boring.
No, I thought.
Oh, I hear it on Letterboxd all the time. When I see a review, it's boring and like the last act is amazing, but those first two acts it's
I
drawn
thought
out
it
and
built.
it's
I
boring.
felt like it built. It like Jaws
I think
built.
it's this
Sure.
generation, these
The microwave movie
newer
generation.
generation that's watching it. It's like, why is it so popular? My son felt the same way. He's like, it was boring. I was like, that's your opinion. You can have it.
I feel that way about the first Friday 13th. I can see why somebody would think that it was boring, in compared to like other stuff. But I thought,
So he really liked it.
yeah, I didn't. I mean, I don't hate it. I just felt like it's not. But I like the later Friday
But I
13th.
mean, if you look back in those days, 1980s
Mhm.
era, slasher movies. If we're really being honest with ourselves, they weren't great.
Right.
They really weren't. I don't. I mean, it's why people always go back to Texas Chainsaw Massacre, Psycho, Halloween, the original Friday 13th, but you don't really talk about other films that came like that ripped off these like Friday
Yeah,
13th.
yeah,
Like
yeah.
I love Pieces. Is it a good movie? Absolutely not.
It's not,
It's horrible.
but it's fun.
It's fun to watch
Yeah,
how bad it
yeah,
is.
yeah. But as far as like the Superman, I thought that James Gunn did a great job with creating a Superman, a great Superman for this. era of cinema. As far as like, I liked, I seen people complaining about the color palette or something like on it, like that it's too bright and colorful. Which I I don't mind that. I think James Gunn likes using colors. He did in Guardians of the Galaxy. He did in Suicide Squad, and I think he did it really good in this. And I love that it felt like a comic book. I love that it's not as gritty. Like the gritty stuff was needed for the time. Like the Nolan stuff. Nolan Batman was gritty, and Nolan did it. I would say Chris Nolan did gritty Batman with his three films far better than the stuff that Zack Snyder did. I think he knocked it out of the park. And I would even go out. I go as far as to say the Batman with Robert Pattinson was a much better portrayal of Batman than any of the Nolan, not Nolan, but any of the Snyder stuff.
To be fair,
In my opinion,
we never got a Batman movie.
did you not? Did we not? So we never got independent Batman movie.
No,
from Snyder.
He was always with Superman or somebody else. He never got a solo movie that Ben was promised.
Mm.
But we got Robert Pattinson's,
which
was what Ben was promised.
Yeah.
So I understand.
How'd you feel about that one?
Oh, I hate it.
You didn't like the Batman?
No, I liked the movie. I just hated how they did Ben.
Mm.
And I was very surprised he returned for that he shot anything for the Snyder Cut.
Yeah.
Because he was done.
I can understand that. Speaking of Ben also played Superman in the as in the man. I forgot the name of that movie. It was dumb.
Hollywoodland.
Yeah.
You dumb.
Yes.
Why?
I don't know. Maybe it wasn't. I just hadn't seen it so long.
Why do you think it's dumb?
I hadn't seen it in so long, but I just
It's based on the original Superman.
Yeah, I know.
And how he dies and mysterious.
George Reeves. Yeah.
Why do you think it's dumb?
I hadn't seen it in so long. Let's just say I haven't seen it. I'm
just curious.
All right.
Why do you think it's dumb?
It probably wasn't. Like now I feel like Superman Returns. All right, so now I feel like Superman Returns is dumb. Like I can say that I believe that's dumb because going back, when I first seen Superman Returns, I seen it in IMAX, and so it made the experience that much more. Like I think I loved it because I seen it in IMAX, but also I seen that the Texas Chainsaw Massacre remake in IMAX. That's how I experienced it for the first time. And I was like, oh, I love this movie. Not saying I don't like it now, but I don't think it will hold up as to my first expectations because I seen it in a different scale of things. You know what I mean?
Mhm.
Like the experience is different. And I think that is the case for a lot of movies that you watch. Like Doctor Strange, I seen at the movie tavern, like in Lexington, which you have the reclining chairs, you get your food, stuff like that. It made the experience that much better. Now, would I go back and watch Doctor Strange now? No, no, I would not. I would not waste my time watching it. But I'd loved it then because I was like, oh man, the experience is great. You know what I'm saying? Have you ever watched a movie and because of the experience of watching it, it makes the movie that much better, even though it.
The only thing I can think of, well, two movies actually, and they're horror movies. But I think it was just the fact I was actually watching a Chucky movie and Friday the 13th
Was
movie.
it Seed?
It was. I watched it with my friend Misty. Whenever I don't even remember when that movie came out, but yeah, we watched it. I loved it at the time. It was my first experience seeing Chucky on the big screen, though, so I think that is why I enjoyed it. Because every time I've watched it since, it's like this is BS. I do like Chucky in it for the most part.
Mm-hmm.
I do like that little angle they do why he kills, and Jason X would have been the other one. It was my first experience with Jason on a big screen. But I don't care for the movie anymore. I think it's just cheap, and they were just doing something in between before Freddy versus Jason. But Those are the only two.
I want to make sure I got audio,
But
yeah.
so
I I don't know, man. As far as I will say that Superman, this what Superman movie, I loved Mister Terrific. Um, it's just one of the coolest, nonchalant. I'm not familiar with this. I'm not familiar with any outside of Superman. I'm not familiar with anybody in this movie. Like
really, not even the girl.
Hawkeye,
Yeah,
Hawk
Hawkgirl.
Girl. I'm familiar with her only because of Legends of Tomorrow. She was in that. Her character was in that show, DC Legends of Tomorrow. That's the only reason why I'm familiar with her. But you know, the girl that plays her is also in The Last of Us. She's also Dora in the
Yeah.
Dora Explorer movie.
She was in the last Alien movie as well.
She was in Romulus, wasn't she?
Yeah, and she did of a coming of age story that dealt with mental illness in a way. It was really good. I didn't realize it was her at first, but it was something about turtles all the way down, or something like that. I really enjoyed it.
Somebody told me about that. I do think that
I
like her
actually,
character
I was just gonna say, I actually think she's better than Jenna Ortega as far as these young
actress.
actors
Yes,
coming up.
I think so too. I think Jenna Ortega.
You're not big on her anymore.
No, no, I like her, but I just feel like if you comparing her like the I don't know her name, the one that played Hawk Girl in Superman to Jenna Ortega. I think that the girl that plays Hawk Girl is a better actress than Jenna Ortega. Like I loved the scene in this movie where like the guy was like, "You can't kill me because you know Superman." Da, da." She's like, "I'm not Superman," and just like like that. Yeah, no, that you got me wrong. You ain't got the right one. Um, I like how Mrs. Terrific. I like how his character is mainly. Hey, Matthew's watching. I like how Mr. Terrific was just the smartest man in the room and didn't need no one's help because he is literally the smartest dude. Like, I love that his superpower is just being a genius.
Yeah.
Like Batman is a genius as well, but this guy's a genius and creates the tech to
Yeah.
I enjoyed that. And then I'm not familiar with the Green Lantern dude.
Nathan Fillion.
I know Nathan Fillion, but I'm not. I don't know that
Oh,
specific Green Lantern guy.
I don't either.
But I
But I'm
thought that he
glad
was.
that.
I love that he's a douchebag.
But I love that Nathan Fillion finally has got a big role in cinema.
Mhm.
What I mean by that is in movies. I know he's had roles.
Firefly,
I know he's had roles in TV.
Firefly.
That's a TV show though.
But he had the he did. They had the movie version of Firefly
Was
called
he in it?
Yes. Was he not? He like
I didn't
literally.
know it got a movie.
It got a movie. It's called Fire movie. It's called Serenity, I think.
Never seen it. But for years people wanted him to play Nathan Drake because he looks just like him. So I was just glad that James Gunn actually used him in a really big role.
Yeah, I forgot the name of the movie, but anyway, but yeah, he
I
was.
think it is Serenity.
Yeah, but when I think about that movie, I immediately think about the villain in the movie. I don't know his name, but he was also in Doctor Strange as that other dude, that
Mads, the guy from Hannibal.
the black dude. It's a black dude.
Oh,
You
he
know what I'm
was
talking about?
in. Yeah, he was in Salt with Angelina Jolie.
Yeah,
I
but
think.
when I think about him, because he's in the movie Serenity, when like the spaceships are coming at him,
Hmm.
he's just fight, just fire something at him. Like he just kind of panics. He loses his cool. Um, I immediately think about that scene. No matter what that guy's in, I immediately think about that scene.
Yeah.
Like 12 Years a Slave, isn't that? I immediately thought about.
What was he? I haven't seen much of his work, but I've
I don't know
always
his
enjoyed.
name, but he's.
It's a.
I can see his face right now.
I don't. want to say
What?
because it won't come out right.
Is it racist?
It'll
Is it about 12 years a slave?
no, just the guy's name. It just wouldn't come out right from me.
Does it sound bad?
Yes, it's gonna sound bad. Anyway, I put it, it's gonna sound
All
bad.
right, then don't say his name. Don't say his name. All right. But yeah, what were you gonna ask me? I'm sorry.
Which I just asked about Lex Luthor. Like you think Nicholas Hoult
Yeah.
was the best one
Who would you say?
that I've seen?
Yeah.
See, I've seen the original Superman, but I just see Gene Hackman as Lex Luthor. I don't see the character Lex Luthor at all.
You just seen Gene Hackman
Yeah.
play. Do you see the same for uh um Jack Nicholson as Joker? Do you see him as
No,
Joker?
no,
Or do
no.
you see him
I
as
just
Jack Nicholson playing Joker?
before he gets killed, I see Jack Nicholson,
Okay.
just a gangster. But once he puts on that makeup, I see the Joker. Like I, and he got depressed about that role. But Lex Luthor though.
I see Heath Ledger is the best Joker. In my opinion, Jack is great, but Heath, oh,
Yeah,
I love what Heath did with it. Uh,
as far as cinematic, yeah, I would say Heath is the best. And can't think of his name. The guy that was
Mark Hamill.
no,
No.
from Suicide Squad. Morbius. Who is his name?
That guy. Jared Leto?
Jared Leto is the worst.
Yes.
Um,
Jared
no,
Leto is the worst at everything.
well, he's not the worst in everything.
Although I did like his song in his band he was in.
You didn't like him in the can't think of the movie now with Denzel and Rami Malek. He played the killer, the serial killer.
I forgot about that movie. Yeah, yeah.
I thought he was good in that.
Yeah. Also he was in was he in Fight Club? I feel like he's in Fight Club.
That's Edward Norton.
No, I feel like he's also in Fight Club.
If he is, I've only seen it once.
But I don't know. I haven't seen I'm not Jared Leto is not
He's
an
in
actor.
American Psycho. Yeah,
Yes,
his
he
death
was.
scene is amazing.
Yeah. Jared Leto is not an actor that
You want to know what I remember him the most in?
Morbius.
No. Urban Legend.
He's an urban legend.
He is.
I forgot about that.
He's the funnel guy.
I haven't seen it in so long. I had to go back and revisit Urban Legend.
I'm sure that's gonna get rebooted.
I don't doubt it. If
You talk nasty.
if I know what you did last summer,
I
which
knew he's
comes
gonna
out,
talk nasty about it.
what I know what you did last summer.
And
No, I'm not. I'm
I
saying
think it got
if
spoiled for me because the
listen,
killer is.
don't do it.
And I think it's a great idea if it's true.
Don't do it. Don't do it to me. But yeah, I plan on seeing it. It comes out this weekend, right?
It's out right now.
Okay.
I'm seeing it tonight.
Dang it. Ooh.
This is a huge deal for me. I love
Hey, what time are you going to see it?
6:30.
Okay, I got a meeting tonight. I got a meeting tonight. Can't do it. But if I didn't have a meeting, I'll probably do this with you, my friend. But because I do want to see it. I haven't seen the originals in so long, so it'd just be like But anyway, what was your thoughts on Mr. Terrific? What's your thoughts on the other characters in this film outside of Superman? What's your thoughts on like Jimmy Olsen,
I think
Perry
Jimmy
White? What's your thoughts on the
Jimmy was great.
supporting cast?
Like he got actual screen time. Like I never thought he would get that much screen time.
I like the guy that plays him too. I like that actor. I don't know his name. I think I like him in everything I've seen him in.
He's in the Quarry, the video game.
Oh, really?
Yeah, Dawson Room. It's like I can't remember his name in the Quarry, but he's in it. It's like that's that guy. I was like, yep, that is.
Hmm.
He's like he when he sees actors from like games he plays, he marks out.
I want to also tell you real quick. Just when you said Corey, it made me think about also in Unholy Trinity in that movie that has Pierce Brosnan, Samuel L. Jackson. Also, David Arquette is in that movie as well.
Is he?
Yeah, David Arquette plays like he's got a pretty substantial role in that movie, so he's in there as well. So yeah, I just want to throw that
Good for
out there.
David.
Yeah,
I mean,
David's working, and he was actually pretty decent in it. So
I recently watched a western he did with Jeff Bridges and Wild Bill, like in the early '90s.
I didn't know he was. I started watching. I've never seen Bone Tomahawk, and I seen him at the very beginning of that movie. I was like, oh, okay,
Oh, Kurt Russell and
yeah,
the Conjuring Patrick Wilson
yeah,
guy.
yeah, yeah. But I didn't finish it. I was like,
It's
I started watching it, and I was
it's
like,
different.
I watch it some other day. It's like I said,
It's a
two
horror
hours,
movie.
huh?
It's a horror movie
Yeah,
set in the West,
yeah. I would like to watch
Western
it. I just
time.
never watched it. I can honestly say I've never seen that movie.
It's different.
I would like to watch it. I like westerns and I like horror, so it'd be the perfect thing for me.
Is it though?
And maybe like the Burrowers is also a western set horror film,
Yeah.
which I never watched. I've always said that I was like, oh, I always put it on my list, but I
Mhm.
never get to watch it.
I think it's a cool concept. I just don't think
It worked.
it works
Yeah.
normally. A horror film in the West. It just sounds great on paper, but it just I don't know. It just for me, it just never really works.
Well, but back to my question. I'm sorry.
I don't like.
Oh,
I didn't care for Perry. I
Brandon.
like the actor. I think he's a very funny guy, but I just did not care for him in this movie.
What,
Like he didn't do anything for me. He's like, okay, you're. It's nice to see you, but you're doing nothing for me. I think Lawrence Fishburne did a much better job playing him. I think the guy from
the
Lois
original.
and Clark TV show did him. He's probably my favorite Perry, by the way.
Yeah, I don't.
I can't think of the guy's name. He was in Son-in-Law. He plays the dad.
Oh, that dude.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah,
I never watched Lois and Clark, so I don't know, but I know who you're talking about.
yeah. He was.
The dad from Son-in-Law.
Yeah, he was Perry in that show. And it's probably the best version I've seen of that character. But I didn't. It's not that he was bad in this movie. He was just kind of there.
Matthew Carter says, "Hey Brandon and Aaron, I'm glad you enjoyed Superman. I've seen the poster for Supergirl, which is similar to Superman, with the tagline being "Look out" in place of "Look up." Also, Jared Leto will what is it? Uh, also,
Hopefully, he's not
Jared
in it.
Leto will be Skeletor in Masters of the Universe. Oh,
Oh,
it's terrible.
I heard that.
That's a horrible casting. Also, if you haven't reviewed Superman Returns yet, you can review it next. Also, I like the Miss Teachmaker, a secret double agent, as in she sends Jim Olsen input. Oh, okay. All right. About the lady that Lex Luthor's girlfriend in this movie, which is like a double agent essentially. She's like a whistleblower. Um,
Well, only because how he treats her.
yeah, I mean Lex Luthor literally locks one of his exes in a cube
Yeah, he is
in a
a malignant narcissist.
yes. Oh, what did you think about
Like that's what I kept thinking when I was watching that
what you
movie.
think about? Now I'm not familiar with the lady with the nanobots, nano whatever, and then the um Ultraman is what they call him. What do you think about those two characters?
Ultraman.
Ultraman is revealed to be like
Oh, okay. I think I know
yeah
what you're talking about.
yeah
Like,
at the end. It's
okay,
the
yeah.
reveal at the end like oh no
Is that what he was called?
Ultraman.
Okay,
I think so. Which is also a Japanese character, so you got that going, but it's
not Japanese.
not Japanese. It's not a DC character. Ultra, I don't know. I'm not
It
too
has to
familiar.
be
I'm
DC
not
because it's a
familiar with
DC
DC
movie.
enough to know these characters.
But
You
it's
know what
the
I'm saying?
clone. You talking about the clone?
Yeah,
So
the clones. Yeah, yeah, yeah.
I actually thought because of the hair, the long black hair, that it was Henry Cavill.
That would have been kind of. Well, how would you felt about that?
It would have
Did you
been.
feel like it would have been like a?
Okay, I think it would have been a cool send off. But that's what I thought it was at first because of the long hair.
Mm.
It threw me off. And then of course I was like, oh, it kind of looks like Henry a little bit. I think the guy looks like Henry a little bit anyway. I mean,
Yeah, yeah, he does kind of look like Henry Cavill.
I was
Uh,
like, I just it's like
Lane Smith plays Perry White in Lois and Clark. He also played Emilio Estevez's coach in
it
Mighty
might
Ducks.
ducks. I didn't even have to read it.
Yeah,
I know that.
when I said Emilio Estevez,
But I do. when he said Emilio Estevez, I was like, okay, yeah, he was the coach of the original, well, of the Hawks. Um, but yeah, like, I just could never remember his name.
I always thought it was Hans. Was it not Hans? Was Hans not the
No, he's
freaking coach?
no,
Was it what was Hans's role? Was he just in the second movie?
no, he's in the first.
He's
He's been
throughout
yeah,
until
he's in
like
all
he
three.
did he
No, no, no.
he didn't he wasn't in three, I don't think. I don't think Hans was in
Yeah,
three.
he dies in three.
Yeah. Um yeah. So anyway, uh I thought that the those characters were interesting. I don't know much about them though. Um like the lady that kind of hacked into Superman's Fortress of Solitude, and the other dude. But then also, what's your thoughts on Crypto? Crypto the dog.
So I didn't even know this dog existed until the animated movie that came out like a couple years ago
Yeah,
with The
with
Rock and
Kevin
Kevin
Hart.
Hart.
Yeah.
So I thought that was interesting.
Hmm.
I thought the movie was interesting. I won't say I liked it or disliked it. It was just interesting. So seeing the dog,
Yeah, he's talking about the Super Pets movie, right?
yeah, super
So
pets.
so for the closest.
Because that was the first. I didn't even know that dog existed. Like, but anyway, I thought it was a cool dog in this. I liked the dog in this. I thought he played.
Rambunctious.
Yeah, he had
It's like a dog.
an important part
It's
in
like
the
an
movie.
animal. It reminds me of a dog or an animal that doesn't know its own strength. That doesn't know, like it's a puppy, but doesn't know that it's hurting you. You know what I'm saying? Like it just,
Hmm.
like imagine like if you let a smaller dog when it's a puppy get on your lap and they continue to get on your lap, and then like when it becomes a Great Dane, it wants to get on your lap, then you're like, well, no, it's gonna hurt me, but it doesn't know that that it's hurting you. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
That's how I felt about Crypto. I thought it looked great, um, the dog, and I'm glad it was such a major part of this movie.
I wasn't expecting the dog to be owned by Supergirl though.
No, that was a twist, and I love actually now that we're talking about that. Hey, my cousin says Superman was great. What did you think? I liked Superman. I enjoyed it. I thought that this is the best, in my opinion, the best Superman movie I've seen. And I grew up watching the original with Christopher Reeve and stuff, but in hindsight, I think this is the most action packed, action forward Superman movie I've seen, other than Man of Steel. It is action forward. I will give it that, but I just don't like Henry Cavill's variation of Superman. I like that this one had a more distinction between Clark Kent and
Okay,
Superman
I have a question for you
than Henry
because
Cavill.
they're completely different characters. They have different tones.
Oh, you're talking about okay.
So how is Batman going to work in this universe with this tone? I
Um,
don't think he does.
like he's not because it's too dark. You mean?
He
I think I don't know. I don't know. I'm curious to know how it works because they're coming out with Swamp Thing is going to be in this universe. Clayface is going to be in this, which is going to be a straight up horror movie. I heard.
that really.
Yeah, it's going to be a straight horror DC movie with Clayface. I don't know how. I don't know. I'm not familiar with Clayface,
I'm
but okay. Um,
familiar
but
with Clay Fighter.
the video game.
Yeah,
Uh,
I used to play that all
who
the time.
expected that, right? Yeah. Um, yeah.
Don't you think though? I mean, this tone
Mhm.
is kind of like what they did in the '90s with Batman. Similar. I mean, it's
Mm.
similar tone. Like it's fun. It's campy. Well, I didn't think this movie was all that campy, but it was fun. Definitely fun.
Yeah, yeah. The Batman in the '90s is definitely campier.
Yeah.
It is kind of popcorn, where it's not as
But
bleak.
how's the Batman?
I know that of Batman. I know
So
Keaton
are we
Batman.
gonna have different tones for different movies? I mean, I guess we'll find out when we get to what Clayface. Supergirl's gonna be similar to
Yeah,
Superman,
I think Supergirl is going to be. I love like speak because we mentioned that Supergirl kind of pops up. I like that Supergirl is a reckless teen, maybe teen or early 20s party girl that's like like I think she's gonna be like a. I think she's gonna be more like Hancock, like a woman version of
Will Smith,
Hancock.
yeah.
Yeah, you know what I'm
Patrick
saying?
Wilson.
Like because Hancock was like an alcoholic superhero. I think that's. I think she's
Is
gonna be
that
a
her
regular.
though? Is that her? I don't know nothing about Supergirl at all.
No, I'm not. I'm not familiar. I've seen. I know the. What was it? What's the name? Not. I don't. It's not Hillary. Hillary's not Chrissy
Helen
Swanson.
Slater.
Helen
I
Slater.
haven't seen
I
it.
remember that growing up watching
No, I
that,
haven't seen the
and
show
I seen
either.
the show. But she's more of a good girl. Like all of them are all good girls that I know of. But this one is the first time I seen her be portrayed as like a reckless alcoholic. I don't know.
Oh yeah, I guess she's
No one
got.
knows she's alcoholic, but she's just like a party girl.
Yeah, she's a party girl. Like I know nothing about her character. Like I've never seen Supergirl in anything except one episode of the Arrowverse when they're all together. I think that's the only time I've ever seen her and in anything. So I don't know this character at all, other than it's his cousin.
Yeah,
So
it's
I'm
cousin.
going in blind with it. So
Yeah,
I've never read a comic book about her. So I don't. I literally know nothing.
but yeah, I know they're doing Clayface. They're gonna have the Green Lantern show, I think, and
Oh, Nathan's not gonna get his own movie.
I think they're gonna have a show, and he's gonna be in the show
That
as well.
sucks. Because
Mr. Terrific is gonna have eventually his own movie.
I figured Hawkgirl would too.
I don't know.
Because they didn't do much with her.
Yeah, I think they do more with her in Legends of Tomorrow. She's more featured in that movie in that show. Um,
Never seen it.
but it's a different variation of Oh Girl. Like that show is like that show had a struggle to find its footing. It didn't really find it until like the second season when they tried to take itself more serious the first season, but then they said, "Oh, maybe we can just be just like the Guardians of the Galaxy, but just for DC."
I know
And
it
then
had.
that's how they kind of framed themselves. It's how I interpreted it, and then it became like
Yeah,
how
I knew it had the Prison Break brothers
yes,
in
yeah,
it.
Michael Schofield and Lincoln Burrows.
Yeah,
I don't know
but
their real names, but that's what they're gonna always be to me.
Dominic Purcell was Lincoln Burrows. I don't remember the guy's name for.
Michael Schofield.
Yeah,
Yeah, Michael Schofield. But yeah,
he was in Resident. He played Chris Redfield in one of the Resident Evil movies.
hmm,
But they did a
I
terrible.
haven't seen none of them other than the first one.
They did a terrible
I
job.
remember the one with Mike Epps. I seen a little bit of that one, but I can't remember. I
He was
can't.
in Resident Evil.
Yes.
Poor guy.
Yeah. Yes. That's
Yeah,
when it was on this trajectory down here.
I think
But
it's always there, but you know,
Jimmy Olsen. What do you think about Jimmy
I
Olsen being
loved
like
him.
a ladies man in this movie? Like
I loved it. Like I just love that he had screen time, that he was important
I
to
feel,
the film. I was so happy. I like him. I like the guy that played him in Adventures of Lois and Clark. The guy from Child's Play 3 and Serial Mom. Justin Whalen, I believe is his name. So I always liked his
yeah.
portrayal.
Yeah, I forget about that guy.
It's the only portrayal I really remember of Jimmy, but I like this guy so much better.
Yeah.
Like he's the best I've ever seen.
Yeah, I like that. I like
I
with the
think he
characters.
deserves his own TV show.
I like that the characters in this movie, um, and it goes for the writing, I guess. I felt like they had a lot. I love that this movie picks up right in the thick of it, and it's not like, and so these characters are already developed, and that's I think it goes for good writing as far as like making the characters already lived and you kind of just like entering their world right then and there because even it starts with Superman in the midst of a fight. It like we don't.
Yeah.
I love that we don't get the backstory of him coming from
See,
Krypton.
I don't love that.
I
And
love it. I love
the
it.
one thing I do not like about this movie, I gave it a perfect score. 'Cause I believe everything's nearly perfect.
Mhm.
And he wasn't on screen too much. But Bradley Cooper as his father didn't care about it. I didn't care for Bradley Cooper as his father.
You don't like Bradley Cooper?
I love Bradley Cooper. I just don't think he did a good job here. I think it was good to see him working with James
Would you
Gunn
rather
again.
have Russell Crowe?
Absolutely.
Rather have Marlon Brando because he also played him and is his father. in the
Yeah, but
but Marlon Brando was
I mean,
actually top billed
I think they
for
are better actors than Bradley Cooper. But I love Bradley Cooper for what he does.
yeah, I guess so.
But I thought Russell Crowe did an amazing job as his
Yeah.
father. And I liked Otis from Walking
Okay.
Dead as
Who played him? Yeah, Otis from Walking Dead. Otis, I don't know the guy's name, but that guy,
Jonathan Kent.
yeah, that guy is. I'm glad that he's still working. I
Yeah,
love like
from the
what I
serial
immediately
killer
think
from
about.
Identity.
Yeah, that's what I say. First thing I immediately go to Identity.
Yeah.
Like
But did you have any issues with it? Like, because
the
isn't
movie
he?
Identity. I
No,
have
no, 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 no,
yes, I have issues with that movie. Yes.
no, no, no.
Okay.
It's off Identity with Clark with Jonathan Kent
hmm
still alive
I think it's okay. I'm okay with it.
and being as they're older,
Yeah.
like really old. They're not normally that old, are they? In a Superman movie, I mean,
Um,
isn't he supposed to die like in his 40s?
I think there is some worlds where that happens. I think some worlds it doesn't.
Uh, which world are we in?
Um,
I'm just curious. I thought he did a great job, but I was like, shouldn't he be? Shouldn't he have had his heart attack if that's how he dies by now? Is it going to be in the next movie? I mean, I don't know. I kind of view him like
I think that
Uncle Ben
I think yeah, I don't think
from
that it's a. So you're trying to view it as a like a and maybe it is. Maybe later on it's going to be that for like it's got to somewhere take a dark turn, maybe, and maybe that's a dark turn that. But I don't mind that Jonathan Kent is still alive, like and you know, well, Uncle Ben, yes, he needed Spider Man. Always needs Uncle Ben, or in this case, um, Aunt May for the
the Marvel.
yeah, the Marvel one to be that thing that turns him into Spider Man.
I just hate the fact that we never got to meet Uncle. Well, we did
We don't, I don't think
technically.
we needed it. I think Aunt May was
I know, but
uh
I would have loved to.
see. I think I love that. I don't mind them thinking outside the box and coming up with different approaches for these people's origin, and I don't mind because, like with Batman, we always seen his origin story, so there's no need to see it, and so we don't need to see Superman coming to Earth. I love that it picks up right where it is, and and I love that, like
Well, I would have
what his
preferred.
message, what he thought his message was for his parents was like, hey, come to Earth, do good, things like that.
I
Where,
just. I don't know. I just would have preferred an origin story since we're rebooting it, not
but
picking it up in the middle of it.
yeah, I don't know.
Because you don't know who's who. You don't know the character. Where's Batman? Where's Wonder Woman? Who's going to be the Joker? I mean, you
Like
just don't know.
it doesn't. It's not necessary right now. I mean, I think I'm going to trust the process that it's going to all come to fruition eventually. But I think one thing at a time, and I think it's the problem with DC in the Snyder verse is they try to throw too much at you at one point, and it's just like a jump. It's like the WWE roster, overloaded, over like bloated, and not enough things is going to stick. But if you start doing rolling things out at lower levels, then it makes sense. Um, and I think that maybe that's why this might hopefully will work out better for this. That you just kind of slowly start rolling out stuff. Maybe it'll make a difference. I
I
don't know.
think Batman will get an origin story.
You think he? Um,
Yeah, I do. I think they're going to probably cast a
they're
younger.
gonna have a Wonder Woman movie too. They're gonna do another Wonder Woman.
Well,
I,
I mean, I think they're going to.
the big three is Batman, Superman, Wonder Woman for DC.
Who would be number four?
I can't think of them. Swamp Thing would be the most famous, in my opinion, out of all the DC characters. Outside of them, Swamp Thing.
Flash.
Okay, Flash. For me, Swamp Thing. But
I mean, I understand what you're saying, but
but Swamp Thing needs to be done horror. I think Swamp Thing. I love the Swamp Thing show, and I love that they lean into like horror and it felt very Carpenter like
yeah.
in some points, and I would wish that they do that, but they could. I could see them going campy
Yeah.
because it's a big green.
Okay, what about Lobo?
I don't. Who's
Like,
Lobo? I don't know.
Jason Momoa's gonna play him.
I don't know. Jason Momoa is gonna be in this still
Oh, yeah,
universe. He still got a job.
Yeah,
Why?
because he's a big
I'm
star.
playing. I like Jason Momoa. I think he's fun.
And he was great. What else? I've only seen the first Aquaman. I thought he was great in it.
Yeah.
I haven't seen the second, so I
Um,
can't say.
anything else you want to share about Superman? And then
I liked, you know, I mean, I liked the movie. I liked. I think it's a great movie. It's right now. It's my favorite film of the year. Yeah, true.
Sinners is still number one for me, but
Sinners is
this is
falling
right
to number
behind it.
3 for me.
Ooh, who? Don't say Lilo and Stitch.
No, not Lilo and Stitch. But
Are you gonna say Who Had to Train Your Dragon?
I had an amazing time with
Is
it.
that number 2 for you?
It's number 2 for. But that's like my favorite animated film of all time, and I just loved it.
Maybe I'm not familiar. I've never seen the.
You have an issue with DreamWorks.
Yeah, DreamWorks and me are.
Well, I tell you one thing, they doing so.
They're doing
much
better
of it.
than Pixar. Yeah.
Well, they're doing better than Disney with the live action remakes. They've only done one, so
Oh, this is true. Okay.
I thought it was great.
Okay. All right, my thoughts real quick on Superman. I thought that it was a great Superman. I'm excited to see where they go with it. I love that Superman is portrayed as not just this. I love that you see how vulnerable he is.
Yeah,
How he deals with maybe not depression, but just like what people think about him, how he's perceived. Like it shows that he's he's extra human. It's like
yeah,
he's not technically human, but I think that his humanity is, and I think it's because of who he was raised by and how he came up that he is who he is. I love like the idea of him even jumping out to save a squirrel. I love that aspect. Like just like he doesn't want. He's like the Morgan from Walking Dead of the DC universe. He doesn't really want to hurt no one. Because
I
Morgan,
thought you would
cause
go a
Morgan,
different
cause
direction.
Morgan, cause Morgan, right now in his Walking Dead, Fear of Walking Dead bag is back to his. I don't take life. Life is precious. He's in that
He's just
stage.
running in circles. They don't really have anything. They don't know what to do with his characters. What you're trying to tell?
leave Morgan alone.
I love Morgan, but
Right now, I'm at the part where it's take what you need, leave what you can't, leave what you don't need, whatever.
Oh, okay. I was
And that lady with
like
the dread.
still in the first season he was in. Are you still in
Yeah,
it?
first season he's in. Yes.
I remember that. Yeah, I mean, I liked it. I mean, I liked him being on there. I hated how they literally
Yeah. Don't know.
the original characters.
Okay.
But
Yeah. I got you.
except for one.
Yeah.
Well, two technically.
Stop.
She's not dead.
Stop doing stuff. Okay.
She comes back.
What is you, Brandon? You can't help yourself. All
I'm
right.
just saying.
So, final thoughts on Superman for me. I enjoyed it. I think that it's probably one of my favorite movies of the year. It's 5 marks for me, or 5 stars for me, and I can't wait to watch it. And I think it's something that is worth buying on Blu-ray.
That's good. I'm glad you enjoyed it.
I did. I don't see how Fantastic Four is gonna stand up to it for me.
Why?
I don't know. I know it's Marvel, but I just
Have you not seen what Marvel's done lately?
Thunderbolts. I enjoy it.
Just-
Thunderbolts.
just
I
that?
enjoy it.
I mean,
What other movie did that come up? That's the first movie they released this year, right? No, Captain America. Yeah, okay. So I didn't hate it, but I love Thunderbolts.
they're not sucking like they
They're
were.
not sucking, and
Since Guardians,
I
they've
think
been hit.
Fantastic Four is gonna be great, but I don't know.
I think it's gonna.
Superman was
It's
excellent. I think it's a 5 star. Fantastic Four is going to be the best. I think it's going to be the best rendition of the Fantastic Four we've ever seen.
oh yeah, no,
Yeah.
but that's not hard to do though. Let's be real.
But you didn't like the original, like with the
Nah, I thought they were pretty bad.
well, for its time or just period.
Just Period. I think every Fantastic Four film I've seen has just been really bad. Um,
How about the idea? This is Matt. How about the idea of being like invincible, as in his family sent him to Earth to conquer? Yeah, I mean, I like that. I like that concept that he was sent to conquer the Earth, but he struggled with it. He's like, "Well, I'm not doing that. I don't want to do that. Why would you even want me to do that?" Uh, and I think that goes to his humanity. And I was talking to a guy about the comparison with this and the in Christianity, in the sense of um, when the devil is tempting Jesus in the wilderness, the devil says, "Throw yourself off the top of this cliff," and it says the angels will catch you, and your feet will not dash you to the stone, or you bow down, and I'm going to give you everything in this kingdom if you just bow down right now. And Jesus, essentially kept rebuking the devil 3 times, rebuked him, um, and the idea of the devil, or in this case his birth parents, wanting him to be this dictator or conqueror, like, and you see that with even with the disciples and Jesus. They and the Jews at the time were looking for, under Roman rule, they're looking for a redeemer, in a sense, to banish Rome, conquer Rome, put them back on the map as their own nation, and get rid of Rome. But Jesus says, "I come in," like he came in on a donkey. He came in humble. He came in not only to for the salvation of the Jews, but also the Gentiles, also those that are not of the of the branch of Abraham, that but those that's going to be grafted in. And so Jesus came in and died for the sins of those, not just for the Jews, but also for the Gentiles, also for those that, yeah, so that we can have right to salvation, not because of our own goodness, but because of the goodness that Jesus had in him. And he died, and was obedient to death, and rose from death, and so that now he has all power. So, but the devil wanted him to have all power by not going to the cross. And if Jesus had bowed and get all power that the devil was trying to grant him, that was not truly all power. It's all power, but with an asterisk that says, you could have had truly all power, but you did it this way. But Jesus actually took the harder road, took the cup of the wrath, and died and resurrected. Now, truly having all power in his hands on heaven and earth.
Yeah.
So now he says, "Go ye therefore, teaching, baptizing, making disciples." And then that's our job. We have the power because he has the power. So you know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
So what Martha, what Jarrell and his wife wanted was him to have all power and rule. But not Jesus, but Superman in this case shows that he truly has all power, because it's not that he's ruling, but it's how he goes about not displaying that, but rather meeting humanity.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
As my Bible lecture about Superman. I hope I answered your question, Matt. I don't know if it does. He said, "I'm out of here." But anyway,
How was that?
yeah, it was Matthew Carter's question. All right, real quick, do you any other thoughts? But what's your
Oh, it's a
5?
it's a 5.
All right, all right. What we watch real quick. I'm gonna go to my litter books, and I'll tell you a little bit of what I've watched and what my dude Brando watched. Diary. Um, all right. I want to say real quick. I watched Heads of State, which is John Cena and Idris Elba, and it's like a Amazon Prime original movie. I was thoroughly entertained by that movie. I thought I love
Yeah,
that.
that's good.
I love that John Cena, even though he's the president in this movie of the United States, and he's a former action star playing Arnold Schwarzenegger that becomes a politician that becomes the president of the United States, but he's not truly like a martial arts expert or anything. So he's he's not really he doesn't know how to fight. Whereas Idris Elba has that kind of training, so he can kind of fight. So Idris Elba is more like protective of John,
Yeah.
but John makes like he accidentally doesn't know his own strength, and he is winning. He's more like a Jackie Chan in the situation where he's like somebody trying to punch him, and he like punched somebody. He's like, "Oh, I'm sorry. Are you okay?" Or he like accidentally does something, and he's like, "Oh, I'm so sorry." But it's like that. But I thought it was fun. I actually had fun watching the movie. I had fun with it. I'm not a huge John Cena actor fan, but I liked him. I think he's starting to get his stride. I think he's starting to get his stride. Go John Cena. Now they gave him a good wig because you don't see the bald spot.
Well, he's taking something. Really.
Oh, he's getting rid of the bald spot. Okay,
Trying to.
good job.
It's almost gone.
All right. And then I also seen Medea,
Oh.
Destination Wedding.
Look, why?
Because
You hate Medea.
yeah, because and yes, and I still hate it. I still hate Medea.
You knew you were gonna hate it though.
Yeah, but I tried.
I know why you watched. You put it on your worst films of the year.
Well, yeah, it's bad. It's so bad. Tyler Perry, just stop.
You
Jurassic
liked
World.
his other movie.
Yes, I did like
Straw.
Straw. Yeah. Jurassic World Rebirth. I enjoyed it. I thought that it was fun.
Yeah, no,
But
he
it
gave it a
wasn't.
low score.
But
A
it
lot of
wasn't.
people giving it worse. So I mean,
But I mean, I thought it was fun. It wasn't the greatest.
I'm seeing it later.
I hope you like it. I really do hope you like it. But I
I
feel
mean,
like
it looks like it's. Oh my
dang, who's blowing you up? Dang, bro.
scammer.
Okay, and then the last one I can talk about is I don't know that.
That you can talk about. You can not
I
allowed to
don't
talk
know if
about.
I no. I wonder if I talked about these other ones. But K-pop Demon Hunters. My granddaughter so wanted to listen to a song, and so I was like, "It's an interesting song." So I'm like, "I'll tell you what. When we get home, we'll watch the movie." And she's already seen the movie, so but I put it on. It's on Netflix, and the animation style was great. It reminded me of the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles
Okay.
movie. It also Into the Spider Verse, and also what's the other one with the Millers versus Mitchells versus the Machine?
You know,
Like it's that type of animation style.
I've heard really good things about it.
I liked it. I really
Netflix
enjoyed it.
always comes out with one animated
Mhm.
film a year that's like in consideration best animation film of that particular year. They always come out with one.
Yeah.
I guess that's gonna be
Yeah,
what this is.
maybe
I think last year it was the Christmas movie they came out with. I loved it. I thought it was great.
the Christmas, the one that's on the island.
Yeah.
Yeah. Um, yeah, K-pop Demon Hunters was actually very entertaining. I absolutely enjoyed it. I hope you watch it. But yeah, it's
I'll
really
probably see it in November
um
because I really won't have much unless things change.
yeah. Um 28 days later
You
was
look-
was entertaining. I liked it. 28 years later, I mean 28 years later. But I didn't go back and watch 28 days later or 28 weeks later because I just don't desire to. But years later, as a standalone movie, I thought it was great. I thought it was fun. The Accountant too, John Barenthal kills it. Ben Affleck's great, but John Barenthal, I'm more and more of a fan of this guy as an actor. And The Amateur, he's also in that movie.
Who, John?
John Barenthal, yeah.
Why?
He just shows up in the movie. He shows up in it. He's like, "Hey, what are you doing here?"
Is he a villain or something?
No, he just being cool. Just being cool. Just being cool, John Barenthal.
I don't think I remember him in the trailers.
He's
That's why it's a shocking.
he's in it. But yeah, he's good in that movie. I like Remy Malek. Also, shoot, for Lawrence Fishburne.
I knew he was in it.
Lawrence Fishburne, is, he's in his old man era, but still cool, old and cool type of characters. Like him, Samuel L. Jackson. Um, I would say even maybe Donald Glover, although I haven't seen him in anything lately. But I think that they're approaching that marker in their life.
Donald?
Denzel, like they're in their 70s plus.
Is Lawrence that old?
Yeah, I think they're same around the same age, but they're at that marker where they're now cast as the elder statesman.
Yeah, I hate it.
But but
I know, but I just hate it.
but I'm glad it's still working. You know, Morgan is still working too, but Morgan Freeman, I think that
No,
he's now
I understand.
like he's doing. I
He's
think,
like Clint's age, so
yeah, yeah, but I think that Morgan Freeman is doing like those type of uh bottom barrel
whatever comes
type of
his
movie.
way.
Yeah, whatever comes his way. He like
Which I get because he is like in his 80s, so he's not.
he's collecting paychecks.
He's not gonna get offered what he used to get offered.
No, yeah, but
Unless he's unless he works with Clint Eastwood,
yeah,
then he'll get what was always coming.
but I think that. But I just want to mention that I think those are the last movies I talked about now. You know, but yeah, I literally think that Lawrence Fishburne. I'm glad to see him. I want to see him now pop up more, but I don't know if he's going to get the roles that unfortunate. I think Denzel's still going to get roles until he retires, but it's because he's Denzel Washington.
Yeah.
I think out of all the all the actors I just named, I think Denzel can just say, "Hey, I want to do this project," and they're going to make it. They're going to make it happen for Denzel.
Mm-hmm.
I don't think that Lawrence. I don't think that maybe Samuel can do that, but I don't think Lawrence can. I don't think Donald can.
When you say Donald, do you mean Danny?
Danny Glover, yeah, Danny Glover,
Okay.
not Donald Glover.
Like
Donald Glover is somebody else. He could probably do it. Donald Glover is a childish Gambino. He can do it. He has pull that he
he's
can.
like in his 30s though, right?
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
He's young.
Yeah, young. But I'm talking about Danny Glover. I'm sorry.
Yeah, Danny takes what he gets.
Danny takes
I
what he
think
gets.
his best role is like going to be probably Lethal Weapon 5, which should be the end. But I don't think he'll get anything. I don't know how he's going to do that movie to begin with, but I don't think he's going to get anything like he used to get in his heyday.
Yeah. Yeah.
So that's it.
That's it for me, buddy.
Okay. I mentioned Turtles All the Way Down. I just think it's great. I think it's a good story about the human condition and the fears we have, and it's a really good movie. I saw my old ass.
Oh yeah, yeah.
I loved it.
I thought it was great. Yeah.
I didn't realize what happens in this movie actually happened to her.
It happened to.
She lost her husband like shortly after this movie came out.
Oh really?
Yeah.
Aubrey Plaza.
Mm-hmm.
Because she acted really well in this movie.
Yeah.
And so yeah.
Then like a couple months later, her husband died.
Oh wow.
And I saw people on Letterboxd talking about it. Like, wow, I didn't know that. I thought the movie was really good. It surprised me because it makes you appreciate your family. It makes you appreciate everything that you don't appreciate on a normal daily basis. You take it for granted, and that's the story. I'm trying to go through this real quick and just mention what I really liked.
Yeah, I'm looking up the actors I mentioned, just kind of see if they have anything
Okay,
in the pipeline.
I haven't seen too many films I've liked. So,
Well,
Lilo and Stitch I saw yesterday. I thought it was a very cute, great family film. I mean, I've seen the original animated film, but I didn't, you know, I liked it. I think the live action's better. That's just me. I'm not, obsessed with Lilo and Stitch though. So if you're a really big fan of it, you may disagree. I'm glad that they kept the Elvis songs in it because I figured they would try to update
You,
that, like with somebody big now.
yeah, you know what my biggest complaint about that movie was?
Elvis songs.
No, it's just Bing Rain voiced
Was he?
in the animated movie. He voiced the
Oh,
agent in
Courtney
the
B. Vance's
yeah,
character.
and I wish that they would have just cast Ving Rhames.
Yeah, because
That-
Courtney B. Vance didn't.
he didn't do much.
No,
I mean, I was great. I was grateful to see Courtney B. Vance. I like him as an actor, but I thought that you have the golden opportunity to cast Ving Rhames as this character, and there's no reason why you couldn't have cast Ving Rhames unless he just turned it down.
maybe his weight.
Is because he didn't get a lot bigger, right?
Yeah, he was really big in the last Mission Impossible, like biggest I've ever seen him. That could be.
That's another actor that I guess is now elder statesman. But if it wasn't for the MI movies, I don't think Ving is acting. I don't think Ving.
I mean, he's acting. He's just not.
I don't think he's popping up in other stuff. Has he? Has he? Do
I
you think
mean, not anything you would normally watch, but he
he's in Toast King in one episode? I don't know. I've never seen it. Never
is
seen
he?
Toast.
Didn't
Yes.
know that. But
No. It's not Ving Rhames. I'm sorry. I was thinking
I
about.
really liked it. I thought it was just a really great, and they did bring back the girl that plays well, the woman. She's an elderly woman now. Taya, I can't pronounce her last name. The one of the villains from True Lies. Why from Wayne's World?
Yeah. Tia.
Kiara or something like that.
Yeah.
They brought her back. She plays a social service worker.
It was good seeing her. It was
Yeah.
really great seeing her.
She was the sister in the animated film, I believe. I believe she voiced the sister.
Tia Leone. Nope, not Tia Leone. But I know what you're talking about. I don't know her name. I see her face.
Of course, I saw How to Train Your Dragon. I thought it was great. I don't think it's as good as the animated picture, but I think it's a great live action dragon movie. Just if you have no knowledge of the animated films, I think you can go in and just enjoy the crap out of it. Like
I
it's.
will.
And I saw F1 last night. I thought that was really good. I like what Brad Pitt's doing.
Is it? Is done by the same director for Top Gun
Yeah.
Maverick?
Mhm.
Do you feel like it's on the same level as Top
No.
Gun Maverick?
No. But I get the comparisons with it.
Did you feel the adrenaline while you was watching it?
Yeah,
Okay.
especially the racing scenes. Like I'm not a big. I don't watch racing at all.
How did I don't know his name, but he's a great actor. He's an Alien Romulus. How did he doing it? The guy, the young driver,
the rookie.
the rookie. Yeah,
He was great.
he's an Alien Romulus. He played.
You
Is
see-
that not him? It's not the same. Is that not the same
I
guy?
don't think so.
Am I confusing him? No, this guy is in Snowfall. The guy that's in F1 is in Snowfall. It is not the same guy. I have just made a mortal sin. No, the
I'm not
guy
gonna say a word.
Damson Idris is in this movie.
Yeah, he's great. Yeah.
The guy in the Alien Romulus is named
Have you ever seen Stallone's Driven?
David Johnson. Not the same guy. But that guy was good. I always thought this whole time, I ain't gonna lie to you, I thought it was literally the same dude. I'm sorry. Racist.
It's only racist if you think it's
It's
racist.
not racist. It's just a misunderstanding. They're both British, I assume. I don't know.
Don't make any more errors.
But anyway, did I see Driven? No.
It's got
Maybe I did. I don't
it's a
remember.
similar story to Driven.
I think I have seen it years ago. I think I do remember it.
Like he's an aging race car driver. It's
Don't it go off the road and they're in the street at one point in that movie?
Mhm.
Yeah, okay, I do remember that movie.
I just thought, oh, this is going to be similar to Driven, and it was. But Brad's motivations is different than what Stallone's was. So, but Javier Bardem's playing Ruben, the guy that brings him in. They're old friends, just like how Stallone and Burt Reynolds were old friends, and it just has a lot of similarities. But the racing is top notch. Brad Pitt is just, in my opinion,
he's in his bag.
Yeah, he is doing some of the best work he's ever done in his career.
Yeah,
And I wrote that in my Letterboxd review. Like I didn't appreciate him until Once Upon a Time in Hollywood, and ever since then he's done nothing. But his performance has been like perfection in my eyes. I just
my standout Pitt movies. would be I haven't seen F1, but Once Upon a Time in Hollywood for sure is the most standout I've ever seen him. And obviously Fight Club is my first time he's really on my radar. And then I love the Ocean's 11 stuff. I thought that he was a standout, but I was there for Clooney, but he was
Yeah.
great in it as well. So yeah.
Yeah, I mentioned Oceans that he was part of that, and I think the first time I seen him in anything was probably Thelma and Louise. And he stood out in that
I
too.
forgot he's in that
And Seven, he was
Interview with a Vampire,
yeah,
which
which Tom
him and
Tom Cruise stole the show
Tom
there.
Cruise stole the show for sure.
But I just think he's just
Lestat, Vampire Lestat.
he's just doing big films, but his characters are just fun. But they're serious and there's some heart into them, and
He's the best part of Once Upon a Time. Like I just like thinking about his character. I wanted more of a movie about him. That's how I felt. I was like, I want more of this guy. Like
I thought it was
he said Bruce Lee. Yeah,
I thought it was 50-50 though. I thought DiCaprio was great in it
yeah.
too.
DiCaprio was great. Yeah,
I wanted more Margot Robbie actually, but I'm glad they
and
went the
then
direction they went.
Mikey, I forget her name. She just won Best Actress. She was great in there. She was also in Scream. Um, Johnson, Jack. I don't know her name. You know what I'm talking about?
Mitch was the killer
Mikey. I think her last name starts with M
in
too.
the Scream reboot.
Yeah, but she's like, there's so many people.
That's the only thing I've seen her.
Was it Dakota Fanning's sister? Elizabeth? No, no, somebody else was in that movie. Somebody else was like, oh
Dang
man,
it,
there's so many people in that movie. Oh, freaking
Elephant.
Elvis was in it. What's his name? Austin Butler.
Oh,
He's in it.
yeah,
I gotta go back and revisit that movie. I really liked it, but you know,
yeah. I think it's Quentin's best movie.
yeah, I agree. I would agree with that. Yeah,
I know most people are gonna go Pulp Fiction, but
no, I think it's that, and then Pulp Fiction, and then uh, I like Kill Bill Volume One.
Michael Madsen's in that.
Yeah, yeah, I like those. I don't like Jackie Brown. I didn't like Jackie Brown.
You didn't like Jackie?
No, I like Reservoir Dogs. Um,
Yeah, I like that too. I like Jackie Brown too.
I don't think I like the way Kill Bill ended, but I like the first Kill Bill movie over the second one.
I haven't seen the second.
I can't remember. I can't tell you.
couldn't get into
How many was it? Like three of them? Was
Two.
it three?
Two.
Oh, okay.
He was talking about doing a third one as his final movie, but David's dead, so
The
and
only way you can do it is if the little girl from the first Kill Bill movie, who Vivica Fox's daughter, come back to hunt now
because
the bride.
doesn't Bill die? Because that's the title. I
And
mean,
then Bill also is dead
yeah,
because, you know,
it's like
creation.
when he was talking about doing a Kill Bill Volume 3. I'm like, how are you gonna do that?
Only if somebody's hunting the bride, like they hunted.
Okay,
But there wasn't a big. It wouldn't make sense because there wasn't like people that they had to off before they get to the bride. The bride literally is who you're chasing. You know that she wanted
she had to
everybody.
go through levels. It was like a
Yeah,
video game.
yeah,
Essentially, you go through all these levels to get to the final boss.
yeah.
And I'm not talking about Dwayne.
But all right, anything else you want to mention?
No, that was it. I mean, I haven't seen a lot of movies I really enjoyed this month. I watched mostly films from Tubi that were leaving.
Yeah,
Which Tubi's Tubi.
Tubi. All right. Well, in the meantime, what do we want people to do?
If you like this episode, I don't know, does it still work like this?
Yeah, why not?
If you like this episode and you want to see more, click that like, click that subscribe, share, comment,
suggest. Yeah, whatever you want to
in person.
Don't do it in person. That's weird. It's all like
And not if you're in a
unless
with
you're like,
us.
hey buddy, I see you. You should review. Da da da. Sorry, Matthew. Listen, no, we're not gonna watch Mary Returns. Sorry, I can't do it. I can't do it because I locked up.
He's locked up. He's locked up.
Yeah, it's Shark Week next week. Brandon's gonna suggest something. Maybe our favorite shark movies. That's fine. I can brag.
If you can do 10,
I'm gonna try.
I mean, I can easily, but
I could try.
you can let me know.
All right. Well, in the meantime, and in between time, Aaron Whitlow.
I'm Brandon.
Thank you for watching Brandon Aaron Show. Aaron Brandon Show. Have a great rest of your week and days and such. Peace.